Welcome to Dominate Real Estate Podcast, the $1 Million Blueprint where luxury meets expertise in the world of high-end real estate. Hosted by Taliya Bashani, top real estate attorney, and Carina Tom, president of New World Connect Title. Stay tuned as we dive deep in the minds of top producing luxury real estate agents, uncovering the strategies, insights, and secrets that have helped them make millions. Get ready to level up your real estate game as we guide you through the latest market trends and the stories behind the most exclusive deals in the industry. This is the place where sophistication and success dominate. And now, recording live from the Hard Rock Hotel in New York City, here are your hosts, Taliya and Carina.
Welcome to Dominate Real Estate Podcast, the podcast where real estate's top producers spill the secrets of their success. Recording live from the Hard Rock Hotel in New York City, I'm Taliya Bashani.
And I'm Carina Tom, and together we bring you the strategies, mindsets, and moments that took the industry's most successful agents from open houses to powerhouse closings.
Whether you're an aspiring agent or just looking to level up your real estate game, you're in the right place.
Well, it's time to dominate real estate. Welcome, Josh. It's an honor to have you here today. And what would you say is the reason why you came into this industry? What led you? What journey have you been on?
First of all, thank you for having me here. What got me into the industry was I was originally pre-med in NYU. I loved the scrubs, but I just felt that the reason for wanting to become a doctor, making my mom happy, and wearing scrubs and having a MD license plate just wasn't really the right reason to become a doctor. So I loved, touring buildings. I loved cold calling. And after doing it for 3 months, I really felt that there were many opportunities that I would be able to pursue that I would not be able to have the leisure ability to do in the medical career. So
I love it. I love it.
So you are the co-founder and principal of Bridge Advisory Group. How did you start that company, and what is your sole purpose with the company?
So that was all from God. I had a deal that I was working on. That deal did not go well because I was very upfront with the client. She didn't appreciate my transparency. She continued to actually tell my former boss that I was very rude. We got in a little bit of a dispute, to be transparent.
Okay.
And he said, I think you should go open your own company because it seems you like to do things your way.
Interesting.
We ended up doing that. I ended up selling a different building for that same client who didn't like me. It was actually the second deal I did at my new company. And, thankfully since then we hired 6 new investment sales brokers. We have an in-house attorney.
Wow.
And we also partnered with 2 acquisition companies. So we're really trying to make this brokerage a little different than other brokerages. And we're very open with how we do things and why we do things certain ways.
So I like it.
I like it too. So
Yeah.
you're really heavy in the commercial real estate game, both as a broker and an investor. So what type of products do you focus on? What's in your wheelhouse?
So currently I think that the demand for the 3 to 5 families, the mixed-use product, free market, clean paperwork, since Carlisle, Greenbrook, all the larger companies have been going after these types of assets and really conquering a majority of the market. I think that the mom and pop investors realize that these clean, easy buildings to carry, to manage, have been much more desirable. So my main focus is these smaller buildings throughout Brooklyn, northwestern Brooklyn is my ideal focus. I typically try to find deals that I could either bring an investor and partner with, put my fee, into the deal to show that I'm not just looking to broker you.
Right.
I believe in this. I would love to put my fee into the deal if you let me.
Oh, so so that's interesting. So you take the commission that you would earn from the property and actually invest it into the deal. So
Correct.
Now that you're a partner and get a return on the investment as well.
Yes.
That's very smart.
And
It's very creative.
I would also ideally like to manage certain assets that I'm capable of managing.
Okay.
I would also do the rentals. We have a residential portion of Bridge where we lease, heavily focus on residential leasing and office, commercial, retail.
Okay.
So my partner really focuses on that. I focus on selling the buildings and, generating more off-market product.
Excellent. And how do you source your business for the most part? Where do you get your leads from?
Cold calling traditionally was the ideal way that I would source business. At this point in my career, thankfully, I could say that I have a lot of friends,
Yes.
Clients, former sellers. Like a guy that I sold a building for at 60 Diamond Street told me this lady down the street, she wants to sell. We ended up doing a deal for her. I guess word of mouth right now has been pretty dominant.
Referral business.
Referral business is huge, and
Huge.
you always want deals that are quiet. You don't want to be
Absolutely.
working on the deals that every broker, is working
Right,
on.
has
So
the
you're
right
going
one.
against the grain. I love that. I always say think outside the box.
Always.
Yeah. And where do you see the market heading, considering you've been, you have a lot of different, products in your portfolio? Where, for you, do you really see the market heading with your business?
So I think the market right now is in a very strange place. I think once rates come down, pricing is going to skyrocket for the 3 to 5s.
Oh.
The free market product is going to just hold, at least get stronger. I think office is going to, continue to struggle unless it's boutique. I think a lot of users, operators are definitely going to come back into the market. A lot of foreign money is coming back. And I think that certain office buildings within ideal locations are going to be fine.
Okay.
A lot of conversions are going to happen.
Yeah.
Once these larger conversions take place, all the tenants that are going to be vacating those spaces are going to now move to the smaller office buildings. So I think when you're looking at office, it's very, very location heavy, where you should focus and what your capabilities are.
Yeah.
But I think rent stabilized, nothing's really going to happen there for at least the next 5 to 10 years. But I do think there's a great opportunity to acquire rent stabilized prime locations.
Ooh.
Cap rates that you're still making money, that are above rates today. So those are like the 3 things that I would say I focus on right now.
Okay.
The clean free market stuff,
Okay.
distressed office at good pricing in Soho, NoHo, Tribeca.
Okay. What about the boroughs? Anything out there?
I don't really focus
don't
there.
really tap into
I like
it, okay.
retail strips.
Okay.
Retail
So a
strips.
lot of
I'm
foot
all
traffic.
about Soho.
I like Soho.
Soho is beautiful.
Yeah. Who does
Take me to
it?
Soho anytime.
Yeah, I'll take Tribeca and Soho every day.
Exactly.
Exactly. But what about those properties, the distressed properties that you mentioned? Do you have a crew that you bring in? Do you do the renovation work? Do you keep everything in-house for the most part?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we
Okay.
focus on. I would say that's our edge. We have a cheaper cost of labor,
Okay.
and we have a good crew that's trustworthy, that moves accordingly.
Okay.
If we have a job that we need to finish for someone or for ourselves in a timely manner,
Okay.
our capabilities to do that work and bring in, crew that is capable of finishing the work, I would say is why we have a little bit of an edge to be
Okay.
more aggressive on pricing,
Okay.
to overpay a little bit, because we see the long-term play and we're not really looking to,
So
do a quick one and
Yeah,
go to the
they're-
next.
So it's not fix and flips, it's fix and hold.
Fix and
And
hold.
get the cash flow.
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I mean, in my practice, I have a lot of clients that are purchasing these vacant, distressed properties or foreclosed properties, and they come in there. They have a certain budget to renovate those properties at a low cost,
Yeah.
because you don't have to make. A lot of people think, oh, I want crown molding and I want gold leaf foil and all these things. You don't have to put all of that
No.
extra capital in a property. You can do it real basic and still command a good rent, because it's about the position, it's about the location of
Yeah.
that property. So I think you're smart in how you
So
go
the
about it.
the bottom line. You want to always focus on that
Yeah.
bottom line, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about the biggest game changer of your career. What would you say was the true turning point?
I would say the true turning point in my career was selling a building in the West Village.
Okay.
It was the first deal that I did that was $16 million, where I had both the seller and the buyer.
Wow.
It was an off-market transaction. I knew of the seller. I knew that he was open to letting go of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had an exchange buyer that called me and said, Josh, we need to identify something. We have 26 days left.
Okay.
Mhm.
And they told me that they're buying a building across the street that I also had.
Okay.
And I was shocked because they were paying the full price for that deal that I had.
Wow.
And long story short, I said, listen, you're buying across the street, you could look at this. And they loved the deal. They took the deal. They really opened my eyes to show me that even when you trust someone that could be a family friend in this business, you have to be very careful with who you
Very.
trust. And
Sure.
Absolutely.
I was burned on that deal, and I think that was a turning point where I said, you know what?
Wow.
Whoever the person is that I'm dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
until I deal with them, they could show me that they're loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's on an equal playing field, and you have to be very cautious.
Absolutely.
As
But
an
God
off-market
lets you go
broker.
through those challenges and those moments to teach you, right?
Exactly.
He's molding you.
Absolutely.
And that's what's got you so far. I mean, you're definitely a man of many strategies. So I'm
Appreciate
very impressed by you,
Thank you.
Josh. Absolutely.
Likewise.
And would this be your most memorable closing that you've ever had?
What was your
far?
biggest deal?
So far, that was my second biggest deal.
Okay.
My biggest deal was a deal that I did with 2 other brokers.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as, rewarding,
Okay.
To be
Because you had to
frank.
split it up.
correct?
All right.
But right now, I would say we have 2 or 3 of our largest deals in contract
Nice.
that are above 50 million, one of them, and one that's
Wow.
above 100 million.
Wow. Amazing.
Wow.
Mazal tov.
Thank you. I mean,
Wonderful.
it's never Mazal Tov until it's finished.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
But hope to God,
But
B'ezras
you're
Hashem,
halfway there.
if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Yeah.
Amen.
Exactly right.
So,
Okay.
looking forward to that. Maybe we could have another session after that one closes.
We will.
Oh.
We can.
We'll have you right back on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where's
Amen.
where's your business heading? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What's your growth strategy?
So my growth strategy, I'd say, is a little different. I'm looking to not acquire, but hire 3 to 5 top performing brokers.
Okay.
I want to give them a 99% split,
Wow.
98% split,
Really?
You
just to
guys
have
listening?
them on my side, just to have them on my team.
Okay.
I want to give brokers the leisure to, work how they operate.
Okay.
I look up to Newmark. I would say Newmark is the ideal goal of what I would want to pursue in the next, not 5 years, but 15 years.
Okay.
But I do think that they're very corporate, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make it more relationship based, where I will only have deals going to certain people that I know are capable of pursuing those deals,
Mm-hmm.
and make it a smaller, tight-knit community where every deal we have is going to the top 5 people
Okay.
and the top 5 potential end users.
Okay. So very selective, very white glove
Correct.
status.
And building real trust,
Mhm.
Yes.
And loyalty.
And
That's
you
the
have
name of
like
the
your whole
game.
plan ahead, which is very impressive. I keep on saying impressive, but everything that you're saying is just right on. And I started very young in the industry. That's why I admire you so much. I started at the age of 18 in title insurance, and I'm still in the game. And to see someone that has that drive, that vision at a young age, and God bless you. Listen, to see you 5 years from now is right to the top. So
hope to God.
absolutely.
Yeah, B'ezras Hashem. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show. We really enjoyed having you. Thank you for spilling the secrets of your success. And if anybody wanted to connect with you after the show from our audience, what's the best way to connect with you and maybe join your team?
I would say via email.
Okay.
It's josh@bridgenyre.com.
Okay. Great.
I also have my phone number that we could put,
Okay. Well, we'll flash that at the bottom of the
could
screen.
flash that.
And what's your website?
and my website is bridgenyre.com.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Josh. We really
Thanks,
enjoyed
Josh.
having you.
Amazing
And
story.
much
Yeah.
success to you.
Much
Amen.
success.
Thank
All
you,
right,
likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. See you next time. Thank you so much.
You have been tuning into Dominate Real Estate Podcast, the $1 Million Blueprint, live from the Hard Rock Hotel in New York City, with your hosts, Taliya Bashani and Carina Tom. For more information, please visit our Dominate Real Estate page on Instagram. You can also watch the show across all media outlets, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and more. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Thank you for your positive feedback, comments, and questions and please share this show with your network.